is my lecture number 14. I'm sorry, my last lecture was very lengthy. The duration 55 minutes. Today I have decided to do 4 sums only. These all things are happening. Reason being that it is my policy. Right from the beginning of my career, I have never asked the students to solve any sums at home. So I always prefer to solve all sums. But it's my humble request to all of you that please note down these all sums in your notebook. That is only homework for you all. Let's see here. Now I'm going to do exercise 5.3, question number 3. In this question number 3, question given is find the ratio in which t minus 1 comma 6 divides the segment joining the points p minus 3, 10 and q 6 comma minus 8. So I label this p minus 3 comma 10 as x1 y1. I label this point q 6 comma minus 8 as x2 y2 and point t as minus 1 comma 6 x1. Let point t divides segment PQ in the ratio m is to. Okay, so I said here, let point T divide segment PQ in the ratio m is to n. So x is equal to, same formula, mx2 plus nx1 upon n plus n. But what is the difference? In this sum, they have given us the coordinates of the point which divides the segment PQ. That means they have given the value of x as well as value of y. So I substitute here value of x as minus 1. So minus 1 is equal to nx2. The value of x2 and x2. Value of x2 is 6 and x2 plus n x1. What is value of x1? In this case you will find value of x1 is minus 3. So mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. Naturally we don't know the value of m and n. So I simply write it as n plus n. In this case we have to find out the value of ratio, that is m upon n. So I transfer this m plus n this side. So minus 1 into bracket m plus n is equal to 6 into n is 6n minus 3 into n is minus 3n. Now we have to obtain value of n square. What we can say, m upon n. So let's open this bracket. Minus n is equal to 6n minus 3n. Minus n is equal to 6n minus 3n. So you will get over here 6n. Okay, I'm going to transfer minus n on that side and 3n on this side. So 3n on left hand side will become plus 3n. Minus n is already on left hand side only, so that is equal to minus n. Right hand side we will get 6n plus n. Try to understand, minus n on right hand side becomes plus n. So 3n minus n is equal to 2n, that is equal to 6n plus n will give you 7n. will give you 7. Now what we have to find out? The ratio in which point T divides. That means we have to find out the ratio of m is to n. So I write here m. Please try to understand. Okay, m here upon n. That is equal to 2 upon 7. Please try to understand. If I keep n over here, if I transfer this n on this side, I'll get m upon n. 2 is there, and this 7 comes into the denominator, and I'll get it as 2 upon 7. This is sufficient. This is sufficient to get the answer. There is no need to find out the answer with y coordinate. But if you are interested, let's see here. We'll get the same value. Okay. So you will find here value of y. Okay, value of y is given as 6. So y is equal to ny2 plus ny1 upon n plus n. In this case also same thing. Y is equal to ny2 plus ny1 upon n plus n. Value of y is 6. Second coordinate y, n we don't know, but value of y2 we know. Okay. So value of y2, we will find it as minus 8. So minus 8 plus n. Value of y1. So value of y1 is 10. So value of y1 is 10. Divided by same n plus n. Now this time also, what I'll do, I'll transfer n plus n on left hand side. So 6 into bracket n plus n, that is equal to 6 into bracket m plus n is equal to minus 8n plus 10n. Same way, I open the bracket, minus 8 into n is minus 8n plus 10n. So 6n plus 6n, that is equal to minus 8n plus 10n. Like in the last sum only, we'll transfer like terms on same side. 6n plus 8n, that is equal to 6n on right hand side becomes minus 6n. So I transfer minus 8n on left hand side and I got it as plus 8n. So 6 plus 8 is 14n is equal to 10 minus 6 is 4n. So n upon n is equal to 4 upon 14. See, n is on left hand side only. You will find n is on right hand side. So if we divide it by 2, 7. So in this case also, we got it as n upon n as 2 upon 7. With both the values, we verify whether we are getting m upon n. We obtain m upon n as 2 upon 7 in both the cases. So ratio, or we can say point T divides segment PQ in the ratio m is to n, that is 2 is to 7. Now let's see here, question number 4. Point P is the center of a circle and diameter AB is given. And in this case, we have to use midpoint formula. What we have to use in this midpoint formula. I solve here question number 3 of 5.2. Now I am going to solve question number 4. In this case, diameter is given. You all know diameter is always passing to the center, or in other words, we can even say the center of the circle divides the diameter into two equal parts, or center is always midpoint of the diameter and the same. So in this case we will find question number 4 of 5.2. They have given us here point P is the center of a circle and A is the diameter. So in case if I draw this circle, in examination no need to draw this circle. Please try to understand this. So AB is the diameter. AB is the diameter. And find the coordinates of the point B if coordinates of A and P are. Okay. Coordinates of A are 2, -3. Fine. Coordinates of P are -2, 0. -2, 0. We don't know the coordinates of B. So we label them as x2, y2, x1, y1, xy. Try to understand. In this case, AB is the diameter. Diameter always passes through the center. P is the center of a circle. P is having the coordinates -2, 0. I label them as x and y. Coordinates of A, x1, y1. Coordinates of B, x2, y2. We don't know the value of coordinates of point B. So let's see here. X is equal to, by midpoint formula, x is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2. This is midpoint formula. Y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. x1 plus x2 upon 2, y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. X is equal to x1 plus x2. Very interesting. So you will find here x1 as 2 plus x2 as it is, since we don't know the value of x2 at all. Y is equal to, but y is equal to y1 is -3 plus y2, we don't know the value of y2 at all, upon 2. Now I am going to substitute the values of x and y. So value of x is -2. Value of x is -2. So -2 is equal to I'll get over here 2 plus x2. 2 plus x2 upon 2. I simply substitute the value of x, which is -2. So -2 is equal to 2 plus x2 upon 2. Value of y is 0. 0 is equal to -3 plus y2. -3 plus y2 upon 2. We have to get values of x to y2. Now if I transfer 2 to the left hand side, 2 to the -4 is equal to 2 plus x2. Let's finish off this. 2 to the left hand side, -4 -2, that is equal to x2. I transfer 2 to the left hand side, becomes -2. So -2 -4 gives us -6, that is equal to x2. Or same as to say x2 is equal to -6. Now let's find out value of y2. In the same manner, if I transfer 2 to the left hand side, 2 into 0 or anything into 0 gives us 0. So 0 is equal to -3 plus y2. 2 into 0 will give us 0. That is equal to -3 plus y2. Same as to say, if I transfer 3 to the left hand side, 3 is equal to y2 or y2 is equal to 3. No difference in these two at all. So x2 is minus 6, y2 is 3. Therefore, coordinates of B, x2, y2 are minus 6, comma 3. They did not ask us to find out the coordinates of midpoint. They have given us the midpoint of coordinates of midpoint as minus 2, comma 0, and they asked us to find the coordinate of other point, and we got it as minus 6, comma 3. Please look at this again. Now I am going to do question number 5. Question number 5 of exercise 5.2. In question number 5, they have given us find the ratio in which point P, k comma 7, point P, k comma 7, find the ratio in which, find the ratio in which, find the ratio in which point P, k comma 7, k comma 7 divides the segment, divides the segment joining points A, 8, comma 9 and B 1, comma 2. Also find K. Okay. Find the ratio in which the point P, k comma 7 divides the segment AB. So I will draw here. Once again, I like to tell there is no need to draw figure in exam at all. So here you will find segment AB is here. A is having the coordinates 8, comma 9. B is having the coordinates as 1, 2. And you will find point P, k 7. We have to find out value of ratio. Let's take the coordinates of P, k comma 7 as x1, A as x1 y1, B as x2 y2. So here I have taken the values of coordinates of A, I label it as x1 y1, coordinates of B, I label it as x2 y2, P, k7, I label it as xy and s2y. We have to find the ratio. Let's see here, same formula, bisection formula. Bisection formula. Since you all know x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 upon n plus n. Value of x is k. That is equal to mx2. We don't know m at all. mx2. x2 is 1 plus n x1. Value of x1 is 8 upon n plus n. We don't know the value of n and n. Please try to understand this. So k is equal to, next thing, k is equal to n ones are n plus 8n. Let's try to understand this. I simply multiply n by 8n, n plus n plus n, call it as 1. Call it as 1. Now, y is equal to, I'll get the values of m and n here. Y is equal to my2 plus my1 upon n plus n. my2 plus my1 upon n plus n. Value of y, but y is 7. 7 is equal to my2. n, we don't know. y2 we know. y2 is 2 plus n y1. Value of y1 is 9 upon n plus n. By simplifying this, I will surely get the value of m square. Then I'll substitute that value in 1. I'll obtain value of k. So in this case, 7 into bracket, I transfer m plus n on left hand side. Then I'll get 2m plus 9n. 2m plus 9n. If I open this bracket, 7n plus 7n, that is equal to 2n plus 9n. I open this bracket, 7n plus 7n is equal to 2n plus 9n. I'm going to find out value of n square. So 7n on minus 2n. I transfer 2n to the left hand side. So 7n minus 2n, that is equal to 9n minus 7n. Very simple calculation over here. 7n minus 2n is equal to 9n minus 7n. So that will give me 7n minus 2n, that is equal to 5n. 5n is equal to 9n minus 7n. 9 minus 7 is 2. 2n. So n upon n is equal to 2 upon 5. Very important. N upon n, 2 is there only. So 2 upon 5. So this is how you will find I obtain value of m upon n. So given point P divides segment AB in the ratio 2:5. But question asked is also find out the value of K. So first of all, I'll find out the value of K. Substituting m upon n, m is equal to 2, n is equal to 5 in equation 1. In equation 1. To obtain value of k. So k is equal to n plus hn upon m plus hn upon m plus n. Upon m plus n. So k is equal to n. Now what is value of n? m is 2. So 2 plus 8. n is 5 upon n plus n. n is 2, n is 5. So 2 plus 5 is 7. So K is equal to 42 upon 7. 8 5s are 40 plus 2. 7 6s are. So K is equal to 6. So this is how you will find that segment AB is divided by P in K, in point K, and sudden at the coordinates of x and y, values of x and y. So this answer you are not supposed to keep as it is. You have to mention the answer in words. Therefore, please always remember, always end your answer in complete sentence. So you have to end your answer here that point K7, point K7, point P is divides the segment the name of the segment, of course, is divides the segment AB, A, 8,9, B, 1,2 in the ratio n is to n, that is equal to 2 is to 5, and K is equal to value of K will be got by 6. So please see that PK7 divides the segment AB in the ratio n is to n, 2 is to 5, and K is 6. This way you must have to write the answer. I am going to do the next question. Before that is look at the sum in detail once again. Now, last sum for today's lecture. Last sum of today's lecture, number 14, 5.2. Question number 6. Question number 6, 5.2. Find the coordinates of midpoint. Find the coordinates of midpoint. Find the coordinates of midpoint of the segment joining the points A22, 20, A22, 20, B0, 16. I label these points as A and B, and we have to find out the coordinates of midpoint of the segment. So if I take this as A 22, 20 and B as 0, 16, let's suppose P x y as midpoint of segment AB. So here let the coordinates of A as x1, y1 and coordinates of B as usual x2, y2 I mentioned over here, let P be the midpoint of segment A. Let P be the midpoint of segment AB. P is having the coordinates x and y. So by midpoint formula, I'll get value of x as x is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2. What kind of value of y as y1 plus y2 upon 2. X is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2. Y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. Now x is equal to x1 plus x2, 22 plus 0, 22 plus 0 upon 2. So x is equal to 22 upon 2. Of course, we will get the value of x as 11. Value of x as 11. Y is equal to y1 plus y2. So value of y1 is 20 plus 16. 20 plus 16 upon 2. So y is equal to 36 upon 2. So y is equal to 18. So this is how, dear students, you will get the coordinates of P which divides the segment AB into two equal parts. So we can say P is a midpoint. Therefore, coordinates of midpoint P xy is equal to 11, 18. Thank you very much. My last lecture was very lengthy. That is 13th, was of 55 minutes duration. I tried to finish this lecture almost in 35 minutes. So this is how you will find how to solve this. This is very simple sum, of course. The sixth one. Seventh question is also very simple. I'll do that in the next lecture. Once again, I would like to tell you, please copy this in your regular notebook. Thank you.